Hello, my name's Emily, and today I'm going to do a nice routine to do under the moonlight. So we've got a lovely full moon coming up. You can do it any time when you can feel the moon, see the moon. It's really lovely energy to work with. It's a yin energy. The moon is very much a yin energy, which means it's very calming, very restoring, very peaceful, end of the day energy. So it really does help us bring us out of that more yang energy of the day when we're sort of busying around, heads full of different thoughts and things. So it's very good for clearing the mind as well. And when we come into a more sort of relaxed yin energy, yin space, our mind is a bit clearer, a lot less cluttered, and this allows for more sort of creative, intuitive feelings, information to come in, thoughts to come in. So it's really important that we work with this yin energy, because quite often we've got too much of the yang energy going on and it's hard to switch off at the end of the day. So just like going out to look at a sunset, working with the moon has that same kind of calming, coming into our sort of natural rhythm. So you'll find that your sleep is a lot more restful and healing. So yeah, enjoy this flow. So I'm just going to move back here. My daughter is with me today. She's got a bit of a cough. So if there's a coughing sound, it's coming from my daughter. She's just having a little chill out under the tree over there. Okay. So we're going to start with our hands. Do some nice deep breathing down into our center, hands just below our belly button. Feeling your feet on the earth, breathing in and out through the nose. Nice deep breaths, drawing the breath down into the belly. Start to center our energy. We can open our eyes. We're just going to do some knocking on the door of life, and then we're going to go into water waves, which really helps balance these two movements. These two movements help balance the yang and the yin energy. So we're going to start with knocking on the door of life. So we've got the feet shoulder width apart, knees are slightly bent, and we're knocking across our lower tummy, across the lower back and kidneys. Spine's nice and tall, arms and shoulders relaxed. Nice deep breath down into our center. Again, feeling the earth beneath you. Nice deep breath. Releasing the spine. Just letting go of any tension we might have picked up within the day. We might be holding on to in the lower back and spine area. Just gently waking up our energy. We're going to go into the more yin movement of this. So we're going to continue to turn from the waist, but we're just going to allow the arms now just to follow that movement round, softening the hands, relaxing the shoulders, slowing it down. So we can slow the movement down. Nice, slow, deep breath. We're going to close our eyes. We're going to just tap into some of our senses just to help really clear that, maybe perhaps that clutter in the mind. So we're going to close our eyes and we're just going to pay attention to any sounds around us. Really listening, taking a moment to really listen, tune in to any sounds. Nice deep breath down into the belly. And then we're going to just notice now what any sensations, anything we can sort of feel. You might feel the air passing through your fingers. Feel your feet on the ground, on the earth. Perhaps like the clothes moving against your skin. Taking another deep breath. Keeping your eyes closed. Dropping in. And then we're going to open our eyes and just pay attention to what we can see around us, all the different colours. Really paying attention. Nice deep breath there. Relaxing. And we're going to slow that down, just coming back to centre, arms to the side. Okay. Then we're going to do a lovely stretch routine. It's a 5-element stretch. We're stretching all the sort of major meridian lines in our body as we do this series of stretches. So we're going to start with the metal element of the lungs. So we're just stretching, opening the meridian pathways. Always lovely to have a stretch. It helps open up all our lovely energy. So we're going to start with the metal element. We're going to bring the feet a bit closer together. Interlock the fingers, bring the 4 fingers both up. So we've got this nice sort of arrowhead here. I'm going to picture this as a nice arrowhead, thinking about the metal element. And we're going to, as we breathe in, we're going to reach up, come up with the arms, all the way up, stretching, reaching back, pushing the hips forward slightly, stretching through the chest and down the arms. And then as we breathe in, we're going to move into the earth elements. We're going to place the hands behind the neck, bend at the knees, come down just as far as is comfortable, but getting that lovely connection with the earth, feeling the earth beneath you, all that lovely earth energy, those minerals, the metal element. And then we're going to breathe in, and as we breathe in, we're going to feel this energy rising up and through. We're going to go back into that first stretch, and then we're going to come down again, breathing out, coming down, connecting with the earth, always there. And then we're going to breathe in, coming up, reaching back. One more time, coming down, resting the hands behind the neck. And then breathing in, coming up. And we're going to go into the water and the kidneys, raising the bubbling springs. So we're going to allow the arms just to come down, bending into those knees again, coming all the way down. Resting the chest on the thighs if that's comfortable, releasing the shoulders, the head, the neck. I stretch for the lower back and kidneys. Releasing the arms. We're going to interlock the fingers again, and we're going to come up as we take a nice breath in, coming all the way up. We're going to spiral the hands round, bring them above the head. And then we're going to come up onto our tiptoes, take a nice deep breath in there, raising those bubbling springs, taking a moment there. And then we're going to come down onto the feet. We're going to go into the wood liver, stretching the liver, opening the liver energy, leaning over to one side, stretching over, pushing up with the hands, taking a couple of deep breaths into the ribs, which are full of this liver energy, wood energy. A couple of deep breaths there. And then we come to centre, stretching over now to the other side, breathing into the ribs. And then we're going to come to centre, we're going to go into the heart, the fire element. The heart meridian lines come down the inside of the arms, into the wrists and hands. So we're coming into this position, palms facing towards the earth, reaching down towards the ground, shoulders down, feeling that down the inside of the arms, that stretch, that opening of energy. And then we're going to let the head rest down towards one shoulder, Nice and gently take a nice deep breath, breathing out slowly through the mouth. Releasing tension, tightness from the shoulders. To open up that energy. And we'll bring the head up and over to the other side. And again, deep breath in through the nose, slowly out through the mouth. And we can bring the hands down. This opening of energy. And then I'm going to do some shaking before we go into our flows. So shaking is really good for activating our energy. It's also really good to use as a way of clearing stress as well. So we can shake and just feel that nice dispersion of energy. Lovely way just to clear energy away when you need to. But we're doing it now to activate our energy. So we're going to, feet shoulder width apart, we're going to bounce into the knees, releasing the shoulders. Deep breath in through the nose, lovely exhale or sigh out through the mouth as we shake the body. Nice deep breath in and out. Feeling your feet on the earth. Nice deep breath in. So pumping the hands, the legs. And then we'll bring the hands up, looking up at that lovely moon, shaking. Feeling the moon's energy. Nice deep breath there. And then we'll come down, slowly come back to standing, arms to the side, closing your eyes, breathing, feeling your energy now, even with those few stretches, movements, some lovely tingling in the hands. We've opened up our energy, which sort of turns on our natural healing abilities. And the energy is open, we feel well, we're able to heal ourselves. Nice deep breath. And we're going to do, the first one is a standing posture, and then we're going to do a nice flow to finish with working with that lovely moon energy. So if you're not already, and if you can see the moon, make sure the moon is above you and you can look up at it as we do these couple of moves. If it's cloudy, it doesn't matter, the moon is still there, the energy is still very much there. So we're going to start with a nice standing posture, really simple thing to do. So we're going to make a nice diamond shape with the thumbs and forefingers, and we're going to bring it up, and we're going to have the moon in the middle of that space between the hand in that diamond. And it's going to be coming in through the diamond, coming in to the sort of mid-eye area, third eye area, connecting with our energy center. And we're just going to feel as we take some nice deep breaths, we're bringing this lovely silver glowing moon energy in, and it's just coming down, all the way down, filling up the entire being with this lovely moon energy. We're just going to hold this position, knees are slightly bent, shoulders relaxed, and you can keep your eyes open and just look at the moon as you take some deep belly breaths, or we can close our eyes. Just breathe that energy in. So you can touch the thumb and forefingers. Allowing this energy in, smiling to the moon. feeling the energy. Breathing in that energy. And we can hold this for as long as you want to, but I'm going to come down, looking up at the moon, arms coming down to the side. And then we're going to finish with a flow called Eating the Moon Cream. An unusual name, but it's all about, again, like we've just been doing, but we're going to add it to a nice flowy movement about bringing in this moon energy in, and all the energy of that nighttime sky, the stars, all that yin energy, just calming, bringing us out of the day, naturally into the evening, the nighttime, ready for a lovely, peaceful night's sleep. So we're going to start, I'm going to mirror you. If you bring your right hand just below your belly button, just at your center, below the belly button, let's open arms. And we're just going to start by bringing the other arm up, all the way around. And then the palms are going to be, so this top palm is facing down to meet with the other palm. And we're just going to bring that hand down. This is where we're sort of condensing this lovely energy down to our center, and then there's a nice sort of bouncy movement as the arms spring out, like so. So we've got the other hand up. We're going to breathe in as this arm comes down, breathing down. And there's that nice spring, breathing out, nice floaty arms, looking at the moon if you want to, or again, you can close the eyes, breathing in. And breathing out, looking at the lovely stars, if you can see the stars as well, all that. Breathing in, feeling your connection to all of it, breathing. Breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. Breathing out. And breathing in. A couple more times again. This is something you can do as long as you want to, breathing in and breathing out. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. And then we can bring this hand down, this energy in. Just bring it into our center, interlock the hands, just at our center, below the belly button. Do a nice circle with the hands. Breathe down to the tummy, feel it full of this lovely moon energy. Nice deep breath, feeling your feet on the earth. And then we can stop. Bring the feet a bit closer together, close your eyes. Just breathe down to your center. Nicely relaxed. You can take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you can just allow the arms down to the side. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. There you go, lovely moon Qigong routine. This is a full moon in the next couple of days. Get out in the garden when the moon's out, or go for a nice walk. Find a lovely spot and do these, one or two of these lovely moon flows that I've shown you today. It's really a lovely way just to tune in naturally to your natural rhythms, come into the night time, feel calm, feel relaxed. And as I said, when your mind's calm, you have more clarity, and you feel good, and you'll feel ready to go to bed, put your head on the pillow and just fall into a lovely peaceful sleep. So I feel nicely full of moon energy, although the sun's out, the moon's still there, and it's a really calming, relaxing thing to do. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you again soon. Enjoy the moon in the next couple of days. All right, goodbye.